Shalom, shalom, Israel. I want to start by giving our glory and the praises to YAHAWAH, BAHASHAM, YAHWASHI, BAHASHAM, HAKADASH. I'm the brother, I'm a one from down in Tampa Bay, Florida, from the camp province in Babylon. Come with another quick hit to the spirit, probably BAHASHAM, YAHWASHI. Lord went to edify and feed the sheep. Double honor to the elders and apostles, great MILLSTONE, who teach you well. Peace and blessings to the brothers who pushing this work into sincerity to the scattered abroad. I wanted to go into a little lesson, man. All right. Going into this Semitism, all right, with Joe Biden coming out recently saying, all right, what he was going to bring out. All right, he said in this news article, it says Biden establishes government task force to combat anti-Semitism. Okay, and it goes into further saying, man, this is the times, pretty much these devils, man, are starting to recognize what's being brought out. Okay, they're starting to realize that their traits and scandals are starting to be exposed, man. Okay, Esau Edom is starting to be exposed, man. So now he has to crank down on the things that are being more brought to light. All right, and ultimately through the spirit prayer by Shema Shai, this word is revealing, all right, who the wicked is, man. Okay, Esau Edom being the so-called, Esau Edom, the so-called white man, all right, being the wicked of the earth, man, proceeding to Job 9:24. These devils are being exposed through this word, man. All right, so now they're talking about having a government task force. All right, that doesn't sound like something that comes with a pleasant and hello, how you doing vibration, man. Okay, it says Biden establishes government task force to combat. Let's grab that word combat, man. All right, let's grab the definition of this word combat and what that really signals. What it's really saying. Okay, because these devils will speak smoothly with the words without establishing what they're straight to the point saying, man. They'll say it under the carpet. All right, they'll say it behind closed doors, what they're going to use these things for, or how they're saying it, how they're doing it. All right, they like to say it undercover. All right, but we're gonna expose it throughout grabbing these words and going into them, man. All right, and combat goes into take action to reduce. All right, what are they trying to take action to reduce right now? All right, from this word going forth, man, them being exposed at the things that they're doing. Okay, you got a lot of this, anti-Semitic thing going on. All right, hopefully they don't strike my page, because what they're doing now is they're censoring your words, and if you say something that's close to as addressing the situations that they're pretty much trying to eliminate, they will cut your page down. A lot of brothers' page has been getting cut down, getting shut down and all kinds of stuff, man. They put your YouTube on strike. So we got to be careful. And that's them taking action to reduce, all right, from being exposed, all right, for the actions that they're taking right now, man. All right, and that brings you back into our persecution, man. All right, according to the scriptures, man, we're gonna be persecuted for the things that we're being standing boldly for. All right, in the highways and hedges, in the chief place of concourse, warning the people. All right, this good profession that we're professing, all right, pushing forth. All right, we're going to have to take the accountability of persecution for it, man. All right, which we give all glory and praise to YAHWASHI, man, because that's going to come with a greater reward. But knowing in the times being, this is the actions that's going to be, kind of come down upon us, are because these devils don't want to be exposed, man. They don't want to be caught up in their scandals, man. They don't want to get caught up in their wickedness and their doings. All right, because what is that going to do? That's going to reveal their hand. And their hand being revealed is going to cause them to have to come down, are having more restrictions, more unrighteous decrees, or more pretty much allegations on stuff, man. Pretty much keeping the people from pretty much being caught up in the things that they're doing, man. All right, they're gonna have to do what they can, and that's what the scriptures goes into, man. Because here you go, reading a little bit on, it says let me see. It says President Biden will establish to it said President Biden will establish a task force to coordinate government efforts to address anti-Semitism, if I'm saying that correct, and other forms of religions. Okay, and it's bigotry, if I'm saying that correctly. All right, the White House said Monday. Okay, so this is the type of things that this was going to come having, great wrath. Okay, because what? Not only they know that they have but a short time, but because they realize that things like what's being brought out is exposing them being for who they are. Esau, Edom, so-called white men, the wicked being the ones that run the earth today, man. All right, here you got a lot of these famous people coming out and speaking more on, being an Israelite, being more so of knowing who they are, or even having a zeal, okay, but not having a, according to knowledge, man. All right, here you having it, they seeing these things, man, and that's forcing these devils to try to come down with more regulations, man. Okay, because it says President Biden will establish a task force to coordinate government efforts to address anti-Semitism and other forms of religions, man. They're gonna come down with that persecution, man. They're gonna come down with gathering brothers up, all right, on the streets. This is the things that they're gonna do, because what? That's keeping their NWO from being established, man. Okay, that's what they want to bring forth. All right, they want to be able to establish these things without any interruptions. And if they have interruptions, these are the things that they're gonna do. All right, in the form of to keep you in the hush mouth, or keep you hush, man. But through the spirit, prayer by smell shot, man, you can't hush this word, man. All right, Esau is not going to be able to hush the mouths of the Lord's prophets, man. All right, Lord, when you about that would be able to elect. All right, only thing you can do, all right, is do what you got to do, Esau. Only thing they can do is just try their best to censor things, and eventually come to that time where they're gonna try to gather brothers up, man. But that's it. What the scriptures warn us about, it says 2 Timothy chapter 3 verse 12. It says, yea, and all that will give, so like it says, yea, and all that will live godly. So to live in the spirit of you walking in righteousness, man. All right, walking after that status, man. All right, because our Lord set he set the way, man. All right, so by walking by walking in those footsteps of our Lord, all right, to the best of our ability, it says, yea, and all that will live godly in Mashiach Yahushai shall suffer persecution. So this is something that's going to eventually come upon us, all right, due to what we are standing for, man. And see, now they got a problem with it. Now they're starting to see it's causing issues. It's causing situations and interruptions within their, their businesses, their companies, their establishments. Okay, this is what is going to come down, man. We're going to have to suffer persecution. We just need brothers being beheaded. All right, some brothers being taken to what they will call re-education camps, which is just a concentration camp, all right, to re-educate you in the mind, all right, which is going to be happening to a lot of these people who aren't going to do the things that these devils going to ask of them, man. Okay, and they might not even ask. These devils gonna enforce it, man. So if you're not get right with the things that they're enforcing, which is gonna be that NWO, okay, and other regulations that they're gonna establish and try to establish, if you're not gonna do it, they're gonna force you to be taken out, man. Okay. Reading this, I'm gonna grab this in Revelation 2 and verse 10. It says, and this was gonna happen, man. This is what we're gonna have to deal with, being on the highways and hedges, man, on the streets, all right, warning the people, okay, doing what the Lord told us to do. This is what we're going to have to deal with. It says, Revelations 2 and 10, fear none of those things which thou shalt suffer. All right, because it's going to come to a point in time where we're going to have to suffer, all right, which we already are in that state now, but it's going to amp up, right? It says, behold, the devil shall cast some of you into prison. So we're going to be thrown into these prisons, man. All right, how they brutally have conditions that aren't comfortable, man. They're gonna put you in those predicaments. Brothers right now got, they got the house, they got the certain things. We leave camp, you go back home. You know what I'm saying? But it's gonna be a time where all that's gonna be taken away. All right, and when these devils come down, all right, whoever they might grab, they're gonna try to beat brothers down, man. But we're gonna have the spirit power YAHAWASHI upon us, which through our faith we hope and believe in, that the Lord's going to keep us to be staying within these times, man, and within those times. All right, so whatever those devils do, ultimately we're going to be able to endure it, man. All right, and that's our faith, man, that we hope in. You see, because all this is just a prelude to what they really want to do, and setting up little checkpoints, man. Things like this being said, things like them stopping certain stopping certain videos, stopping certain quality and certain things going out. All right, all that is just certain checkpoints to leading up to them coming down, all right, on the prophets, man. Okay, believe it or not, it's just a gradualism to it, man, leading to this point. Reading that from the top again, Revelation chapter 2 verse 10. Fear none of those things which thou shalt suffer. Behold, the devil shall cast some of you into prison, that ye may be tried. So we're going to be tried for a period of time. All right, and ye shall have tribulation 10 days. So once again, we're gonna have a period of time. We're gonna be put through, through that trial, man. Okay, and that's just gonna be the time of a certain number of completion. All right, but read on. It says, "Be thou faithful unto death, which is required of his Lord. Say, strive for the truth unto death, and he shall fight for thee." Okay, and proceeding to Sirach chapter 4 verse 28. All right, so it says, "Be thou faithful unto death." As we gotta keep that faith, man, and keeping the faith is in these times, man, something that we need dearly more. Okay, just like the prophets back then when they had the Lord, all right, even they needed more faith in when they were seeing things, the miraculous, the things that the Lord was doing, man, or the miraculous things that the Lord was doing, man. All right, the miracles the Lord's doing, man. Okay, like when Peter seen the Lord walking on water, man. Okay, and he needed faith in that time when the boat was rocking at one period of time. All right, and the storms was crashing and the water was clashing. Okay, the disciples in there was trying to wake the Lord up, and the Lord came out there. He had to set the things in order. He had to remind them. All right, same thing. That type of faith. All right, we're gonna need more. Okay, just like they needed more faith in that time. Okay, we're going to need that in these times too, man. All right, ultimately, so we can get through our troubling times just like they did, man. All right, that's why you have scriptures. Scriptures talk about things written before time or written for our learning, for our comforting. Okay, and hope in the spirit or through the scriptures, you see. But we're going to come to that period of time where we're going to be tried too. It says, "Be thou faithful unto death, and I will give thee a crown of life." And that's what we're fighting for, man. Because this place it's not offering not a damn thing, or for us to really be marvelous and be happy about. Not a damn thing, man. But when we read the scriptures, man, what is the Lord said He's gonna do for us, man? It's gonna be out of this world. You see? So when Esau coming down with those regulations and things, man. All right, matter of fact, yeah. I'll grab that in a second. But yeah, with Esau coming down and having those regulations and gathering brothers up, man. All right. We know why we even going to be in those predicaments, man. We know why the hell is going to come upon us. We know all these things, all right, because we know it's going to have a great reward out of these things. All right. Because Esau knows that he has but a short time. Proceeding to Revelation 12:12, which I will grab. It says, "Therefore rejoice." Revelation 12:12, it says, "Therefore rejoice, ye heavens, and ye that dwell in them." Okay, right? Because brothers getting excited as well. Brothers are on the edge of just making sure, man. Okay, we in that state of mind of acknowledging it. All right. It says, "Woe me destruction to the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea, for the devil is come down unto you, having great wrath." And see, we're in the state of seeing that this devil is not. They're not playing around, man. All right, even though it seems that they're procrastinating, okay, but they're only procrastinating because the Lord has them set up to do certain things for a period of time, at a period of time. You know? So when it says Biden, or Sleepy Joe, whatever you want to call him, establishes government task force to combat anti-Semitism, all right, it's a form of us being alarmed, all right, that this devil is coming down having great wrath. Okay, that's like seeing these things, like how Percy Jackson seen the letters when he couldn't read everything like everybody was at school, you know, but he was the only one to be able to decipher it. That's how we see it through the spirit. We are able to decipher what these devils are doing through the spirit, probably by small shot, man. If you ever watched that movie, Percy Jackson, all right, that was a good movie, man. You know, even though it had all that extra, you know, things in it, man. But you could take the meat from the bone, you know. Let me see. Reading that again, it says, I'll read it up a little bit. Matter of fact, it says, "Woe to the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea, for the devil is come down unto you having great wrath." So that's what we prepare for, you know, mentally, spiritually, physically, you know. That's what we prepare for, man, to the best of our ability, in every state or way that we can. It says, because he knoweth that he hath but a short time. So this devil only has but a short time. He only has but the ability to do so much, okay, at the period of time that this Lord has that the Lord has given these devils, man. So they only have so much time to deal with, or to do what they can, or to ultimately fulfill the side of that the Lord given them and the portion to do so, man. All right, which all is going to come together with prophecy. You see, this is what we're waiting on, man. Because what we're waiting on is these devils to push forth that charagma, which we'll go into. I'm gonna grab that a little winning later to do a lesson on too, man. Because they talking about anti chippers, man. You know what that goes into. Same similarity situation, man. Okay, but this is what we dealing with. All right. Let me see. It says, reading up, it says, because he knoweth that he hath but a short time. Matter of fact, I might as well even grab that. You know, that's the spirit, but, you know, we can grab that too. All right, because look, all these things that they're doing, they're coming to a form of tying things up, man. Like I said, they're putting checkpoints on things. That's why you're seeing a lot more of certain things that's already revealed through the spirit being more exposed on their side, man. All right, that's why you're seeing certain things like them anti-chippers, all right, are the latest group of awful people we now have to worry about. Okay, this is why the thing's coming out, because they're starting to realize they're in that predicament of being put in a shitty case, man. Okay, and it's gonna come down with these devils gonna tap into their natural habitat, natural state, okay, of wickedness, and they're gonna show their true devilish ways. Their horns are gonna come right out there. They're gonna be really showing their horns, man, in these days. All right, because what? Now they're trying to demonize, all right, in the form of grazilism. Once again, using that word grazilism, because that's what it is. All right, the prophets is exposing them. Okay, we are exposing these devils. Anti-chippers are the latest group of awful people we now have to worry about. Come on now. They trying to use the same thing scenario that they did with that thingamajiggy. All right, these serpent juice that these people done got. They try to flip flop and turn that into a situation, and you see how that went, man. Okay, they trying to use that same thing so that people can gravel to hating us, man. Ultimately, because that's what people want to look at. They're gonna be, hey, y'all did this, y'all is the reason why this happening, and that's all part of prophecy anyway, man. We're gonna be hated for what we're doing, man. Okay, but hey, call Halim like YAHAWASHI. All right, because all this is gonna lead up to this place being utterly destroyed with thermonuclear fire, man. All right, we're gonna grab that, because what the scriptures talk about, being hated. Let's grab it right quick. So like it, bear with me right quick. Let me see. Oh, that's good too. Here it is right here. It says, John chapter 15, verse 18, it says, if the world hated, so like if the world hate you, ye know that it hated me before it hated you. Right. Because ultimately, what the Lord did back then, okay, and the prophets did back then, all right, they hated the Lord for this, man. They hated the Lord for bringing this word forth, man. They hated the fact that what the Lord was doing, man. And because of that, okay, same thing's gonna happen for his men. It's going out the same vibration, man. Okay, know that they hated the Lord before they hated us, man. Because ultimately, these people don't. It's not us that they hate, man. It's YAHAWASHI, man. You got these ignorant 2/3 jakes that you trying to tell over and over, stop doing certain things, man. They don't want to hear that. They want to do what they want to do. Okay, but ultimately, it's because they disregarding and they rejecting the Lord, man. We're messengers, brothers or vessels out there pushing this word, man. All right, for salvation, Lord willing, man. Okay, you got stiff-head niggas that don't want to get it, but knowing that, not only you got Jake, but you got these heathens, you got Esau, Edom, okay, that are gonna come against us for this word. All right, because they hated our Lord, man. They gonna hate us too, man. All right. And we're not greater than the Lord. So, hey, they all come down, shrieking it down in order. You see? Let me see. Verse 19, it says, if ye were of the world will love his own. But because ye are not of the world, but I have chosen you out of the world, therefore the world hateth you. So, right, no servant is greater than its master. You see? And we in that state, man. All right, knowing that, hey, man, we are going to be hated for this word. Okay? We're going to be in that point where they're going to try to demonize us, okay, for bringing forth what this place ultimately needs to be purified from, man. That's wickedness. Okay? And we exposing that. Let me see. I'm gonna grab one more scripture. I'm close it out low when you're edified, man. All right, because it said anti-chippers, right? Anti-chippers, man. Ultimately, this is what it's gonna lead down to. I'm gonna grab that Revelation chapter 13, verse 15. It says, "And he had power to give life into the image of the beast." This NWO, man. These devils, these high elite bacon families, the ones that the Rothschild, the Rockefellers, okay. The Baguettes, they have that power right now, man. Proceeded to Micah 2:1, if I'm not mistaken. Correct me if I'm wrong. All right, it says they got the power right now. Even in Job 9:24, man, they got the power right now. All right, it says that the image of the beast should both speak and cause as many as would not worship the image of the beast should be killed. So because you don't want to get right, they gonna take you out. All right. Here you have a form of what they're saying. Anti-chippers are the latest group of awful people. Well, you had to say awful, man. Because they already demonized you by putting a certain image on you. Awful. Okay? It says we now have to worry about. So now they're saying that you have to worry about it, man. Meaning that they going to put you on the radar. All right, you had a red list, blue list, red list, green list, yellow list thing. All right, and the people who were on the red list is going to be the ones that they're going to come first for, man. And that's what's going to be boiled down to. All right, they're going to come down to people who ain't with this bullshit, man. All right, brothers ain't with that shit, man. You making this shit worse. All right, that was making it worse. Every time you turn around, you see some wicked stuff happening in America, man. Okay, in Babylon, this place is full of confusion. All right, but hey, they gonna put us on that radar. All right, and the people who doesn't get right with their NWO and the things that they're are trying to establish or going to establish, they're gonna dispose of them, man. They're gonna dispose of us. Okay, that's what it's gonna boil down to, man. But hey, the Lord's gonna keep his man protected in those times. Verse 16. because this is what they trying to get people to be persuaded by in these times. That's what got new technology coming out. You got new gadgets coming out. You got new things that people are investing in, man. And it's all to furthermore push forth this charagma, man. All right, so they want people to pretty much not be anti-chippers, man. All right, they want people to be with the chippers, man. They want people to be with this, taking this charagma shit, man. All right, but hey, at the end of the day, shit, whoever gets right with what these devils doing, the Lord gonna dispose of them, man. We gonna grab that too. All right. Verse 16, it says, and he causeth all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads. All right. And that's that charagma, man. That's what you got to do. Elon Musk, who coming out talking about in the next year to 6 months, they're going to be pushing forth that charagma, man. Because what are they? They're trying to speed up. They're having a shorter times, man. They're short in time. Okay. They're short in time. So they got to speed things up and be smart at it. Okay, they got to speed things up and be smart with it. All right, so that means they're going to have to cause everyone that on this, whoever all right, on this planet Earth, man, they going to get put in that predicament where these devils going to come down with it, man. All right, and it says, and he causeth all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond. So no matter who you are, free, you good and dandy, locked up, or you just a homeless man on the side of the road, or the richest man in the biggest palace. All right, it don't matter who you are. It says to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads. So they're gonna come with it, man. All right. In verse 17, here's the point. It says, "And that no man might buy or sell, save he that had the mark or the name of the beast, or the number of his name." All right, so it's coming to a point of time where you can't buy, sell, do anything without having that charagma. All right, that's what they're gonna establish, man. So anybody that's coming against it and anti-chippers, okay, anybody's anti-chipper, they're gonna make sure that you are gonna be in the worst case scenario, just like they did with, once again, using that for example, the CV thing. All right, where people couldn't enter to the airports and go to certain other places because you didn't have a certain pass or a card or a certain number of thingamajiggies stuck in you, man. All right, that's the same thing they're gonna use when it comes to you not being able to buy, sell, save anything. When it comes to that charagma, man, they're gonna keep you from entering into your local grocery stores, your local stores, or your local places that you might just go to just to get your little thing, whatever it might be. All right, without that charagma, you're not gonna be able to do none of those things, man. So they want that to be the case. All right, they want that to be the case. They want you to be struggling and stressing to where you go down to them devils for help, man, which is gonna lead to your demise. All right, and you're gonna be taken out. And we're going to grab the judgment for that. Revelations 14 and verse 9. All right, we're going to close it out with this. And all this is stemming from what we brought out the article in the beginning, right? This is all leading back to why this place is ultimately going to be destroyed. But going into Biden, okay, Joe Biden establishes government task force to combat anti-Semitism, man. And that goes core in hand with the anti-chippers, okay, are the latest group of awful people we now have to worry about. So, we in a case of seeing that these devils acknowledge it, man, and they're about to do something. All right. And which we are waiting on, man. Make your move, Esau. But this is back in Revelation chapter 14, verse 9. It says, and the third angel followed them, saying with a loud voice, if any man worship the beast and his image, and receive his mark in his forehead or in his hand, the same shall drink of the wine of the wrath of YAHAWASHI, which poured out with mixture into the cup of his indignation. So you're going to taste the full amount of the Lord's indignation, man. Okay? His righteous anger, man. That's deadly. Beyond the words of deadly, man. Okay? The words cannot explain. Read on, it says, and he shall be tormented with fire and brimstone in the presence of the holy angels and in the presence of the Lamb, Yahushua, man. So you people who would, trust in these devils and want to be a chipper instead of, standing against this stuff, man, who would rather die for the system than stand up against this, these devils, man. You're gonna taste a horrible, tormenting feeling, okay, which is gonna be by those nuclear missiles, man. It says with fire and brimstone and the presence of the holy angels and in the presence of the Lamb, man. You're gonna taste nuclear missile flames, man. All right, and you're gonna see, all right, you're gonna see who it came from, man. From the Lord, all right, our Lord Yahushua, man. All right, and you don't want to be in that. You don't want to be in that, man. So, hey, once again, this is what's going to come, man. So you got a variety of things. You got persecution, all right? It's going to come behind this because of the simple fact, what? Esau being exposed, man. All right? And people that are in the mind frame of, just not giving a damn and doing whatever, you're going to get caught up by the snares and nets and be in those predicaments where these devils want you to be in, man. All right, so take heed, man. Seek the Lord while he may be found. All right, and pray to YAHAWASHI and repent, man. All right, because this place, as you know, is America, going to be destroyed with thermonuclear fire. All right, but I just want to go into a little lesson, all right? I'm going into, man, a persecution to come out of this, man. Okay, these devils have it where, once again, they want to come down, having combat. All right, a task force combat against things as anti-Semitism, okay, and having being, putting people on radar for them being an anti-chipper, man. All right, but with that, I'm gonna go ahead and close it out. Lord, when you're edified, I'm gonna give all glory and praise to Yahawah, BAHASHAM, Yahushua, BAHASHAM, QADASH. I'm brother Amawon once again, down in Tampa Bay, Florida, from the camp province of Babylon. Once again, double honors to the elders and apostle, great millstone, who teach you well. Till next time, I say shalom.